Alright guys, welcome back to Tai Tarot. And today I'm going to be doing a reading for Aries for January 2023. Hope you guys have a really good new year. I'm going to break this reading down into different categories, such as happiness, love, wealth, success, career, and marriage. And I'm going to do something a little bit different for 2023. I'm going to give one oracle card for each category, a time frame, and a brief kind of like synopsis for each category, okay? And then I'll put the different timestamps in the description part below. So those of you who are subscribers, welcome back. For those of you who are new, I do very unique tarot oracle card readings. I rely on my intuition, the God presence within me, any imagery within the cards, and so on and so forth, okay? So let's go ahead and get ready. So like I said, we're doing Aries for the month of January. We're going to start off with career, okay? Put that over here. Or we'll put it right here. We're going to do a time frame first. Now, this is a general read, so if it doesn't resonate with you, make sure that you check your moon and Venus signs, okay? Okay, so for those of you who are worried about career, this will be approximately, give or take. Now, remember, energies ebb and flow and they do change. 9 weeks. Okay. So let's see what your oracle is about career. Oh, wow. Aries, and it says offer, so you guys can see. Okay, so what I'm thinking is that there's some type of offer that's coming in. Those of you who have been waiting to get this dream job, or those of you who are in the process of getting a promotion, okay? There could be a 9-week trial period that's coming in for you. There could also be some type of like a shadowing period before you actually make that final decision to get that particular job. Or for those of you, it could be 9 weeks before you apply for that dream job that you're about to get, okay? So it can go, you know, any different ways. It could be 9 weeks before you put in your resignation, okay? That too is a very possibility. So let's pull 3 of the tea leaf cards. Actually 4 came out instead of 3. Okay, let's see if we get further insight here. So we have pineapple, which is reconciliation. Okay, we have the crown, which is honor and respect will come to you. We have the flute, disappointment in a friend or lover. Okay. And we have teapot, deep friendship with someone of the same sex. Okay, so what I'm getting here is, for some of you, there's somebody that doesn't want you to get this new this new job offer. Okay, somebody that you're close to. It could be a fellow coworker that you had a falling out with. It could, or that might be your manager, or some type of administrative role or superior role above you. It could also mean, your spouse, your girlfriend, boyfriend, live-in, your a roommate, your partner of some sort. And you might feel some disdainment or disappointment toward them because they're not being very supportive for you. Okay. With this new job offer, you're gonna have respect. You're gonna have from others, and obviously you're gonna have some people that are gonna be jealous. So that, it's a duality in everything that we do. So that is definitely something that you need to look out for. Everybody's not going to be happy for you, and just expect that. Experience it and move on. Don't hold on to that negative energy whatsoever. This deep friendship with someone of the same sex, I feel that this person's going to come in after you get the job, after you settle in. They might show you the ropes, or they could just really be a really friendly person that is in the department that just really wants to help you and really wants that connection, right? I don't feel anything romantic in this particular section of the read. It's just something that, like I said, it'll come and formulate over time. I do feel that whoever you had a falling out with at your job, you guys will reconcile to the point where that honor and respect will kind of like bounce back as a feedback. Okay, so just remember, Aries, there's something that's going to be happening within 9 weeks. Like I said, either that decision that you're going to take the position, or the position might even come up for availability. It could be the offer to probably even move, to relocate for this new job. So you have to keep that in mind too. But you're going to have disappointments, and you're going to have, of course, reconciliations. But you will have that crown card. You will have that honor, and you will have that respect. Okay? All right. So let's get done with that. So the next one we're going to do is happiness. Okay. And we all know happiness comes in different forms, many different ways. I'm going to pull a time period card for you guys. Oh, wow. Okay, that's interesting. 8 years. Wow. Okay. And receive, open. Okay. So, interesting, Aries, with this particular card, happiness, for very, very, very rare of you, okay, you could have had an 8-year dry spell of no happiness. And even fewer of you, it might take 8 years. You might have to clean out that consciousness in order to be open and be more receptive of happiness. I have, to me, it seems like this is more of divine happiness, happiness from within. You know, always remember that what you believe on the inside will manifest on the outside of your world, of your experience. Will it take 8 years? That's really up to you. Always remember, everything starts with you, everything flows through you, and everything ends with you, because there is a God presence within everything that we do. We leave a consciousness imprint on everything that we touch, come in contact with, whether it's animate or inanimate objects, persons, you know, animals, etc. But you have to be open. You have to be receptive to this type of happiness. And I don't think this is like more of a corporeal happiness. I think this is more of a spiritual happiness. And if it does take 8 years, then hey, only you can shorten that time, but you have to have faith and dedication. Okay, as far as you know, to achieve that particular pinnacle. Okay. All right, so let me pull 3 cards. And intuitively, actually, you guys got more than 3. Interesting. So you got Scales. Keep life in balance. Okay. You have a Ladder. Climbing towards success. Okay. You have the Fly. A period of ill health, depression. You have Angel. Spiritual guidance. Protection from harm. And you have the Dog. Protection from a powerful friend. Okay, so obviously, you know, with this spiritual happiness, you're gonna have to, like I said earlier, you got to clear out the muddiness of your consciousness. Okay, you got, in order for you to have bigger and better things, you know, sometimes you do have to clear out things out of your closet. You know, give it to those who need it more than you. You know, they say one man's trash is another man's treasure. You're gonna have to keep things in perspective and keep things in balance. So that's, you know, like I said, getting rid of old things to allow new things to come in. With this happiness, you're gonna have success. I mean, it goes hand in hand. Now, success doesn't necessarily mean money. You can have success in abundance in many different ways. Consciousness can bifurcate in ways that our human mind can't perceive. Okay. As you start to become one with happiness, you might go through as I call it, a spiritual dry spell. Not necessarily a period of ill health like the Fly is talking about, but, you know, more of a spiritual quietness. You know, you won't have elation all the time. You know, within these dry spells, that is when you need to hold fast in your faith and be more vigilant in your conviction of what you want to manifest. Okay. Of course, you know, call on your angels, call on the God presence within you, any spiritual guides, ascended masters, such as Jesus, any passed on loved ones, you know, any type of spiritual guidance. Ask them for protection. Ask them for guidance, because you're not alone. None of us are ever alone. That's something people need to understand. Whether they might feel alone, but you have to understand that the unseen is greater than the seen. Okay? So none of us are ever alone. Okay? All right. Got rid of that. So like I said, that 8 years, guys, is, I'm not saying it'll take you that long. It might be an 8-year journey, okay? Don't put too much stock in the time frame. Like I said, it just kind of give you a general idea. All right, so the next one's going to be wealth, okay? And yes, we are going to be, wealth to me in this category is money. Oh, wow. 10 months. So it could be 10 months from once you view this video. Oh, wow. Okay. Regret. Interesting. And this one here came out too. Fears and awakening. Okay. Interesting. All right. So, Aries, with this wealth card here, don't spend all your money all in one spot, because you're going to have some regrets, okay? If you come into some wealth, whether it's by lottery, inheritance, a big bonus at your job, or somebody could even gift you, you know, just for being nice. Make plans. Don't just blow it. Okay, because I got a feeling that there is going to be some regret. Okay, if you know you got bills due and that can help you further, then, you know, hey, put that money towards some bills. If it's extra cash that you know you can kind of play with, have a little play money and then, you know, invest it into either a hobby or side hustle that can generate you even more income, okay? Just don't put yourself in a financial situation to where that bonus money became more of a hindrance than it was a help. For instance, let's say you got a $1,500 bonus, okay? And you decided that you wanted a 80-inch television because you weren't satisfied with that 35-inch that you already have, okay? Does bigger really mean better? You know, it's nothing wrong with the 30-inch, the 35-inch that you have, you know, save that, put that money in savings, you know, or add a little bit to your stock portfolio. Or if you want to dabble in real estate, you know, add it to your ground floor or fundrise portfolio, where you can invest in as little as $10 toward real estate. You know, put it as a rainy day fund. I mean, there's many ways that you can put in extra cash. You know, my mother always told me, the best cash is the cash that you forget about. You know, you put it in an account and just let it accrue interest, you know. With this wealth, don't limit yourself. Like I said, a lot of people have this fear of the unknown, or fear that they're going to be missing out on things when it comes to money, okay? Make sure that you know, you sit down with a game plan. Even if it's a bonus of $500, sit down with a piece of paper, you know, your tablet, you know, and write down, you know, what this money can apply to, how I can make this money better than what it's already doing. Me personally, I suggest you use an old-fashioned pen and paper, because your divinity within flows through you and goes into that pencil, which goes into that paper, which you're writing your quote unquote spiritual ticket to greater and better things. Okay. Just be mindful of what you write down in addition to your thoughts and your feelings toward others, because they can and will manifest. Remember where you come from. Okay. We are all part of the absolute, the universal consciousness, divine consciousness, the ineffable, the unbegotten, that individual or individual entity or individual intelligence, I should say, creative power that far transcends what we know as God. Okay. Remember, okay, where you come from. And if you look at this card here, it's like it's reaching out toward source energy. Okay. It's reaching out toward God. Will it take you 10 months to get this wealth? Could very well be. Will it take you, it might take you 10 months to spend it, depending on the amount. Some of you might be a scratch off. Like I said, it might be a bonus from your job. It might be a raise. Wealth can come in many different ways. Okay. So, like I said, it might come within 10 months from where you see this reading, or it might take you 10 months to decide how you're going to invest this wealth. Okay. So, like I said, it can be any different ways. All right. All right. So let's keep going. All right, guys. The next one is marriage. Now, this section here applies to those who are married, those who are engaged, and probably those who are thinking about getting married. Okay, so it won't apply to just one particular individual, couple, or group. Oh, wow, 4 days. All right, let's see what Oracle has to say. And this one comes out. Fate, detours, divine intervention. Okay. Some of you could be getting married in 4 days. If you're having doubts, if you're having second thoughts, take everything back to divine consciousness and ask them for clarification. Ask them for guidance. You're always going to need spiritual guidance, whether you believe in it or not. It's always around and it's always accessible to everybody. It could possibly be that you're ending your marriage in 4 days. Okay. There's something that's going to happen, and you know what your situation is. As far as what this, it could be something to your benefit, or it could be something that is giving you a warning. Okay. And those of you who are getting married in 4 days, hey, congratulations. All right. Interesting. I pulled out 4 cards. Okay. So we got key, successful outcome to your problems. Okay. Kite, vacation. And that could be your divine intervention. Carriage, a journey of either physical or mental. And sunrise, new creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. All right, guys. So whatever this divine intervention is definitely toward your highest good, whether you see it now or whether you don't see it now. We never fully see the full impact of what happens until we actually cross over that bridge, okay, of incidents. Maybe you need a much needed vacation from the marriage, okay? It's always nice to have space within your marriage. You don't have to be all up each other's butt, okay? The honeymoon phase is over. It's nice to kind of have your own space in a marriage. Sometimes that's actually the essence of keeping a marriage going, okay? You got to have some me time for yourself. It doesn't always have to be you and him or you and her, okay? I know we were all conditioned to believe that, you know, a marriage is a unity of one. Yes and no, okay? You can take that for what it's worth. Whatever this intervention is going to give you some positive outcome on whatever situation that you're in, whether it was an argument, whether it was, hey, it could have been a pending divorce that you guys decide to give it one more chance. It's very possible. Throughout this intervention from the divine, you're going to have new creative ideas. You're going to have a fresh start. That new sunrise is going to come in and illuminate your mind to things that, you know, you wouldn't normally understand. It's going to be a journey regardless, both physical and mental. Where one goes, the other follows. So, and if you notice here in this card, at the carriage is going through like a thorny area, okay? So you're gonna have areas where, you know, it's not always going to be a clear path. It's not always going to be well mowed grass. It's not always going to be smooth. You're going to have some bumps in the road, okay? That goes toward better physical, spiritual, and mental development within the marriage arrangement, okay? So like I said, with the 4 days here, there is something significant that's going to happen. Remember, don't put too much stock in it, okay? Like I said, energies do change. So this is just one avenue that I am tapping into with everybody's energy. For those who are watching now and those, you know, who might watch, you know, a week or two from today. Just know that whatever that you're manifesting actually might come in 4 days in regards to your marriage. Now, it could be from your husband's standpoint. It could also be from your standpoint. Okay. So just be mindful of what you're doing, and be open and be receptive to the divine messages that are coming in, okay? All right. Get that marriage out of the way. So now I'm going to do success in love is, well, no, we'll do love. All right, so the next one is love. This is for those of you that are single, those of you that have somebody on your mind that you want to become attached to. Oh, wow. And 4 days fell out again. Interesting. I didn't even realize it hit the floor. Okay. All right. Self-expectations. Okay. Aries. Self-expectations. What do you expect from yourself? You know, you are what you attract. Okay, as a man thinketh, so is he. So whatever you believe, you become. Okay, so be mindful of your self-worth. That self-worth will determine what type of love that you got coming in. If you feel like you're not worthy, then you might attract somebody that is not worthy for you. Okay, if you feel that you have all the self-worth in the world, then that's exactly what's going to come in for you as far as love. Now, love might not necessarily be from a human. It could be from an animal too, you know. Could be from plants, you know. Let's just look at it, you know, from all avenues here, okay? So let's see what I pulled out of the bag. So we have candle. You will be shown the way. Diamond. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. Tree. Affairs with your family. And camel. Persevere and you will overcome problems. Okay, this really wasn't too far from what I was talking about earlier. Your self-worth will determine everything about you. Okay. Whether you believe it or not, it will definitely determine everything about you. The more you persevere, the more you can overcome your problems. The tree here, the affairs with your family, I feel there's going to be a more grounded connection with them, accepting, you know, your love life for whatever it might be. Again, with spiritual guidance, as you can see with the candle here, you will be shown the way. Okay. Always remember, again, we are always manifesting. We are always creating it every second of our lives. So that alone will determine what your path is going to be. With the diamond here, you're going to be receiving or given a precious gift. It could be that this person that you're manifesting might come in with a gift. They might be the gift to you. Or you might be giving them a gift. Okay, so you know, in another message, it could be that maybe this platonic gift could be what sparks the romance. Okay. Will it happen in 4 days? We don't know. I wouldn't look for it. Okay. That 4 could also mean the month of April. It could also mean 4 days from when you watch this video. It could mean also at the time of 4. I don't know why the time 4/11 popped up in my head. That might be a significance to some of you Aries out there. So, now don't say, oh, well, you know, I saw this gift and Tai Tarot said that this is going to be centered around this new love that's coming in. No, okay? Like I said, the magic of the divine happens when you least expect it, okay? Always remember to go back to divine consciousness with everything that you do be mindful of how you say things. Be mindful the description on how you say it. Let's say, for instance, you could say, oh, well, I'll be glad when love finally comes to me. It might be when you're 75 years old if you're in your 20s, because you said that back then and now it's taken 50 years. Okay. So again, be mindful, throw it out there, but be mindful of how you describe it and how you say it. Okay. Like I said, there's going to be in this new love interest, there's going to be a lot of grounded energy coming from this person. They could have very strong family ties too that might have a lot to do with it. But you'll be shown the way nonetheless. Okay? So, guys, I hope this helps. Please like, share, and subscribe. I will have in the description box below all the timestamps, like I said before. And I'll also have in my description box below my Etsy store, Momo Design 48. For those of you who want to support the channel, I do have official Tai Tai Tarot merchandise available on my Etsy store that I designed myself. So anyway, guys, Happy New Year. Be blessed. Take care, and I will see you soon.